dashing through pages. Chronicles, Gospels, prophets, sages. Leviticus, laws to pause, find phrases. Turning them corners, your spiritual mazes. Genesis to Revelation, so divine. Flip them scripts, endless grace you'll find. Psalms singing sweet, unbroken lines. Hitting that rhythm, wordplay refined. Anybody in here blessed? Anybody in here blessed? Bible in 1 year, we don't rest. Anybody in here blessed? Wake up early, the dawn's light shimmers. Spiritual breakfast, soul food dinners. Isaiah's vision, Ezekiel's figures. Walk through the fire, no one limbers. Kings and judges, prophets profound. Plowing the word, no mythical ground. Verse after verse, wisdom's bound. Heavenly soundtrack, soul serving sound. Anybody in here blessed? Anybody in here blessed? Bible in 1 year, we don't rest. Anybody in here blessed? No shortcuts, all divine routes. Listen to the whispers, no room for doubt. Parables drop stronger than gold faucets. Souls hydrated from divine prophets. Study the book, change perspectives. Carefully crafted, not too subjective. A year to reflect, learning perfect. Patterns of grace that time can't deflect. Old Testament drops deep and so real. Kings and warriors, covenant seals. Split that Red Sea, divine reveal. Commandments written, not made of steel. Bethlehem birth to cross on the hill. Unfolding the natural blessings, pastor with skill. Scripture flip, every verse fulfilled.
Through the word, every verse, every chapter, nothing unheard. Everybody in here blessed, I'm blessed. Everybody in here blessed, I'm blessed. Yo, online sermons, holy vibes delivered. Spreading light, got the sinners reconsidered. Psalm to psalm, man's like a holy DJ. Flipping through scripture, repping the Yahweh. Your emotes in the chat, praising the message. Flat cap on point, teaching eternal lessons. Everybody in here blessed, I'm blessed. Everybody in here blessed, I'm blessed. Digital pulpit, preaching like a pro. Followers grow as the faith overflow. Keyboard clicks, holy words they stick. Raining blessings down with a slick rhyme trick. Virtual congregation, united in devotion. 1 year strong, a spiritual promotion. He's a life coach with divine instructions. Streaming holiness, no room for interruption. Flat cap changed the game, new pastoral fame. Virtual shepherd, he's embracing the mainframe. In the comments, affirmatives and amens. With each Goliath tackled, faith extends. Everybody in here blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. Everybody in here blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. Yo, online sermons, holy vibes delivered. Spreading light, got the sinners reconsidered. Psalm to psalm, man's like a holy DJ. Flipping through scripture, repping the Yahweh. Your emotes in the chat, praising the message. Flat cap on point, teaching eternal lessons. Everybody in here blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. Everybody in here blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. Digital pulpit, preaching like a pro. Followers grow as the faith overflow. Keyboard clicks, holy words they stick. Raining blessings down with a slick rhyme trick. Virtual congregation, united in devotion. 1 year strong, a spiritual promotion. He's a life coach with divine instructions. Streaming holiness, no room for interruption. Flat cap changed the game, new pastoral fame. Virtual shepherd, he's embracing the mainframe. In the comments, affirmatives and amens. With each Goliath tackled, faith extends. Everybody in here blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. 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 Digital pulpit, preaching like a pro. Followers grow as the faith overflow. Keyboard clicks, holy words they stick. Raining blessings down with a slick rhyme trick.
Flat cap master, dashing through pages. Chronicles, Gospels, prophets, sages. Leviticus, laws to pause, find phrases. Turning them corners, no spiritual mazes. Genesis to Revelation, so divine. Flip them scripts, endless grace you'll find. Psalms singing sweet, unbroken lines. Hitting that rhythm, wordplay refined. Anybody in here blessed? Anybody in here blessed? Bible in 1 year, we don't rest. Anybody in here blessed? Wake up early, the dawn's light shimmers. Spiritual breakfast, soul food dinners. Isaiah's vision, Ezekiel's figures. Walk through the fire, no one limbers. Kings and judges, prophets profound. Plowing the word, no mythical ground. Verse after verse, wisdom's bound. Heavenly soundtrack, soul serving sound. Anybody in here blessed? Anybody in here blessed? Bible in 1 year, we don't rest. Anybody in here blessed? No shortcuts, all divine routes. Listen to the whispers, no room for doubt. Parables drop stronger than gold faucets. Souls hydrated from divine prophets. Study the book, change perspectives. Carefully crafted, not too subjective. A year to reflect, learning perfect. Patterns of grace that time can't deflect. Old Testament drops deep and so real. Kings and warriors, covenant seals. Split that Red Sea, divine reveal. Commandments written, not made of steel. Bethlehem birth to cross on the hill. Unfolding the natural blessings, pastor with skill. Scripture flip, every verse fulfilled.
Through the word, every verse, every chapter, nothing unheard. Everybody in here blessed. I'm blessed. Everybody in here blessed. I'm blessed.
Welcome in, everybody. We're about ready to hit a bike ride today. So, Supersonic, hello. Can you stay an hour and a half, then work? You can only stay an hour and a half and then work. Well, plan is only about an hour and a half, so we're good today. We're good on that. And then we will raid whoever is on the Reach Conference stream today. That's the plan. And then tomorrow, we'll get a ride early in the morning, whenever that happens, for several hours. Try to get all the way to Hart and back. So try to do a 50 tomorrow. So if you can't be here for the whole thing, Supersonic, appreciate you though. And then also, yeah, if you're dropping lurks over on the Reach Conference stuff, that's awesome. Okay, so let's get over here. Make sure that at the... The whole scene is not on Supersonic, so it should be coming through shortly. Well, that's on Beaver. Yep. Looking but devices off Sunday. Totally gotcha. Yeah, it's improving gradually. I'll just get outside and we'll have to hook everything. No point in waiting out in here. There we go. Not sure why it's so bad today, but we're ready. Let's head out. And let's get the right glasses on or I won't be able to ride. I make the same mistakes every time, like all the time. I keep making the same. Oh yeah, I'm walking away. Switch glasses. Oh yeah, I should do that. And they do have that red demon, or I don't know, monster, villain, creature, hiding look when you get the little light reflection. A little more light today. Alright, try to attach this. Now we should have better quality. Let's look at the roof ladder, or the attic ladder, I should say. Not roof ladder, attic ladder. Oh, snap. I did not put the magnet on here. I have to go get that a second. Bummer. Audio desync? What do you mean? I gotta go grab the magnet. Be right back. Not taking you with. go. Alright, so we should go. Hit the road. A nice bike riding. About an hour. And do that. Get the angle fixed here. And aim where we're going. There we are. Spartans, welcome in. Heavy delay in visual to audio. Well, okay. That's weird. Maybe whatever is causing the issues in the basement to not have a connection is what's causing that. I do not know. We will just head out and ride. And now there's no visual to audio issue. You'll just hear me when you hear me. You won't see me, so it won't matter. That looks like not much wind today either, so. I hate these little bump on the road. I'm not a big fan of those little rocks either. See, now it's causing my cam to be off. Why does it do that? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna try to redo this. Why you're not going? It did not fix it. Bummer, I hate when it doesn't do that. It doesn't line up right. It looks bad. Like, I hate you to feel like you're being wonky as we go down the road. Well, at least it's not doing yet what it did the other day with it totally flipping out constantly. See if panning around will help it stabilize. Still raspy. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what recipe is. So there's an issue with the audio? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, well, when I talk, I see it go up and down, so I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to there. Hopefully it's not bad audio. Oh, Spartans, yeah, absolutely. We can absolutely do that. There we go. Okay. We got it straight. Now, if audio is good, we're good. Oh, wow. Too high gear. Okay. Yeah, Spartan, so where I live, I can't just do streaming from phone on Twitch. It does not work. So I am using IRL Pro, and then it's connected through BellaBox, and then that is getting picked up and sent through OBS. Yeah, how do you know it's 2 to 3 minutes later you can't see me? That's what I'm asking. How do you know it's 2 to 3 minutes later you can't see me anymore? I understand we were in the house that it was having problems. That makes sense. I'm asking now, unless, okay, so let me just say this. There's a truck coming in 3, 2, 1, it's gone. Okay, that'll tell me if I'm still disconnected. Okay, maybe it is late. So Spartan, yeah, I've got a gimbal so that it's matched on here so that I can pan tilt the camera, and so that's nice. And then what else? Oh, the IRL Pro will connect to your Twitch chat, so it is only downloading to me the chat, and it's uploading everything else that's visual and sound, and then going that way. So as opposed to when you're doing a full stream from your phone, it doesn't use as much. So that's part of what it is. Yeah, I can't change the thing while I'm on the road. I can't change the mic up or down. I can't change the background music. Sorry. It's starting to catch up audio delay. Okay. Yeah, I can't change the thing. I left the house. So unfortunately, I must have the background music too high today. I don't know, it would have been set the same as what I would have. No, it would have been, I know why it's up. It's because I had to turn it up when I was streaming with the Church Digital. I had to change my settings so that we were balanced out for Mama Brick on the podcast. So that's why the background music is high. 30-second delay, okay. Well, since you can't see me, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. There's also at times, you know, when you're streaming, and sometimes the chat is faster than what you're seeing on stream. So that's one of those things where at times I notice when I'm streaming, the chat is 30 seconds off from what I'm seeing or doing. So, oh well, that's why I tried to do you a countdown of something that you could visually see that truck passing me and be able to time it. Yeah, based on the truck? Okay, good. That's not too bad then, I would say. And since most of the time you're not going to watch me the whole thing anyway, that's we're good. We're good. All right, no sun today, but it's warm. I'm worried though. I want to do a nice long ride tomorrow. And there's chances of rain. I am not happy if that happens, because tomorrow is our long ride day. We need to get a long ride in. Now, there's supposed to be storms that come in tonight. We'll get plenty of ride in before then. Mike, fine now. Okay, good. Good. It might have been some weird interference or something at my house. I don't know. It wasn't picking up the signal in the basement. I do turn off the Wi-Fi so that when I leave the house, it's not trying to cling onto the Wi-Fi instead of switching to data for the broadcast. So today it just did not have data in the basement, which we have a low cloud ceiling, and that does interfere with stuff. Unless I choose to go longer today, just on the maybe I should in case we can't do a full ride tomorrow, but boy, I really wanted to get a 50-miler in tomorrow. We've only had to miss one day, and that's because the hotel I stayed at did not have a bike to ride. So Supersonic, you getting excited for Reach Conference? Still got, I don't know, what is it? The 8th, so we got like 40 days at least. I don't know what the number is. Visual is choppy. That's weird. This is not a place that usually is choppy. Okay. Must be a really bad day for signal then. It's all right. We're not doing anything spectacular today. We're just getting our miles in. 45 days? Wow. I have so much stuff to do in the next 2 weeks. Ooh, caterpillar. Don't know if you can see it. A little orangey brown with a black stripe down the middle. I have never seen a caterpillar like that ever. That was cool. Warm out today. Pretty warm out today. You know, yesterday we were close to 90 degrees. Close to 90. I don't think we'll be that today, but we definitely feel like we're in the 80s. And then I wore black today because I do that. I do that. And this is just a slow, steady ride up the hill. Galaxy, thank you for the lurk, friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. People do not know there is a Reach Conference raid train that's going on right now. Anarchist Cakes is making cakes right now. When we get back, we'll raid whoever is next in line for the Reach Conference raid train. We'll do the same thing tomorrow after we get done with our ride. And then Monday, we will be participating in the Reach Conference raid train. So, pretty cool. Sorry, I was waiting for the ad break to be done there, so I flipped the cam the other way, and I'll flip it back now. Hopefully that will resync the video. We will be going downhill here shortly. Off candles to 90%. All right, we're gonna be going downhill, and I know it pixelates when I hit speed. So, play with it again. This section does not have anything that I know that causes problems, where there are sections that do have problems. So, although I'm going from a complete stop. %, Cam? All right. I'm not going to push the speed just to not try to cause any problems today. We just need time. We just need time, or I should say miles, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, mixed message. Yeah. You're mostly okay, but there's some anxiety for doing something you've not done before. I get that. And once you get there, we'll make sure reach the Airbnb, you'll be good. Yeah, I assumed it was going to go back to 0 when I went downhill. Yeah, and Born Again Gamer is playing together. Yeah, that's great that he could do that. All right, so the camera will be coming back. I'm going to do this, just try to help it out. I don't know if that helps it out, but it's not going to hurt. I was just having a conversation with someone about how you can drive past this thing for years and years and years, and then notice something that I might have never. The door of that house has side panels and an upper panel, and the door is red, and the side panels are all blue, and the trim is white. I never paid attention to that. I need to pay attention, but it's like, that's odd. Has it always been that way? And no, it's not like they're trying to do red, white, and blue. It's more like a Rust-Oleum red. So that's not really a pretty red. It's like they painted the door so it would rust. And it's not a navy blue to be red, white, and blue and patriotic. So I don't know what's up with that. Starting the process, or participating in the process is a better way, for the cornflower. I started participating in the acorn flower, 20%. Well, it's going to be a bad day. That's all I can say. We'll just make it short. We'll make it short. It'll just be a bad stream day. Like I said, I'm guessing it's weather. It's telling me that it's 15 frames a second and 1.5 megabytes per second. So I don't know why it's having such a problem today. Really don't. I guess the only thing I could do would be to start and stop it. I don't know, I can do that. So heads up, I'm going to stop the feed. It should go to one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, did not cut, but speed fixed. Okay, 100%. Okay. Yeah, it didn't, so it didn't disconnect from chat. So I noticed it didn't disconnect chat when I stopped streaming. I might not have waited long enough, but if it fixed it, I am happy. And we shouldn't have any interference in the rest of this section that we ride. So hopefully we'll be good all the way then. That's a good thing to know. Like, why not try it, see if it fixes it? So. Okay, so 45 days to the con. I am going to be super busy the rest of this month, but I still need to figure out what I'm doing for transportation, Supersonic. So Hey, DM me tomorrow, Supersonic, if you will, and say, have you checked out rental car? I'm gonna look at a rental car, okay? So if I can find a rental car and then we can split the cost between people that wanna ride, I'll try to go for like a van, and then it'll bring the cost down for as many people as can ride back and forth daily. That'll be helpful. Robot Sketches, hello, Sprinty Spool is here. Is that your new name? Oh, your device is off. Okay, then do it Monday. I will have time on Monday. So ask me on Monday if I did it on Sunday, okay? Ask me on Monday if I have looked into the price. I will have time on Monday to look at it. After that, I will be so busy the rest of the week, so. And I respected no devices, so don't violate that. I am in a season right now where my standards of don't do work on the weekends are on hold. It is a season where I am allowing the devices on weekends because, one, I am riding bicycles daily, so I got to stream, so that's how that's working. And also, I've got all the conferences for the church digital, and I'm trying to fundraise for myself. I got like multi-projects. It will end the end of October, beginning of November. So when we hit reach, nope, it'll be back to the standards of what we do and not violating that. And I will need some time off at that point. But right now it's sprint with lots of stuff that I need to get done. Had several 12-hour days. Whoa, I just saw 3 needles. Diabetes needles in the side of the road there. How do you fuel this marvelous bike ride? Do you mean personally the fuel inside of me, or are you asking the tech question? Robot Sketches, because fueling me, it's just, you know, beans and veggies mostly. I did have a little bit of matcha today. Actually, that's all I've had today is matcha. I don't usually eat until evening. I eat 1 meal a day. So, if you're talking about the tech, I am using IRL Pro, which connects to BellaBox, which will connect to my chat, and I can see chat on screen. And then it will upload, or I'll download the chat so I can read it. It'll upload to my computer in a browser so I can broadcast the browser to OBS and off to Twitch. So, you know nothing of tech, yeah. That's fine. And then I do have a gimbal so that I can pan and show you this lovely house out here in the middle of nowhere. And, or if there were any animals over here, I could show you them. So that's really part of it. So I got, you came in after we got it fixed. It was really choppy earlier today, having bad signal, and we finally got that fixed. So, but I live in a national forest, as it should be plain to see. Ooh, got some reds coming out there. Leaves are about a month early in color change, but we are in a drought. So yeah, so I've wanted to do this for years. Did some practice runs this summer, worked through some tech stuff, figured out the best way and system that I have to do it. Got the gimbal to get the ride stabilized, because otherwise, if I just leave it on my bicycle, oh my goodness, it just bounce. But there's still a lot of bounciness when the road is bad. Cannot fix that entirely. Now we're gonna be on smoother road. We get to the end of the road here, we'll be turning around. If we were early morning or later in the evening, there's chance of wildlife here. Right now, very, very little chance of that. So, it's still beautiful out today. No sun to speak of. Nothing but gray skies. biking the time away. Oh wow, what do we have here? Hopeful Disasters Discord, you have a calendar thing you wanted to try. It's been 15 weeks, 13 equals a quarter year. The only two rules, exemptions you have are this. If on worship team, helping out, and devotions, if you start devotions at 11:45 and don't finish until 12:17 a.m., then you round up to 12:30, 15-week increments to make up for time. Oh, that's a cool plan. And you've been doing that for almost a quarter year. Oh, good job, man, good job. You know what, it doesn't matter what you do. If you set a discipline, it really helps you in all aspects of your life. It really does. If your discipline is cycling like I'm doing, that's gonna help you. Now, without doing a 30-day, trying to do all these miles, I wouldn't cycle every day. That's not a healthy pattern. Your body does need days of rest. I have had one this month, which means I didn't ride. I also am not going hard today. So this is leisure ride today. The only speed we had was going downhill. We might even be averaging only 12 today. If I'm going hard, we'll be 15 or above. And then I'm not consistent the whole ride. So we usually end up lower because I will go slow lots of times. But if you want to be in running shape, you need to run all the time or you'll never get there. It takes 3 weeks to get in running shape and 3 days to get out of running shape. I don't know if that holds true for other things, but it seems to make sense to me that a lot of things take 3 weeks to get in the habit and it takes 3 days to get out of the habit. So if you do have a time that you can't do something for 3 days, you need to recommit to the next 3 weeks that you're going to recommit to doing it. Don't just think it'll happen, do that. So disciplines are fun to practice. And when you can figure out doing disciplines, then spiritual disciplines become a pattern of your life too, which you're gonna have even more benefits. All right, we're just about to the end of the road here where we could turn right or left, but we're just trying to get in some miles today and not go further. However, now that the stream is cooperating better, we might go a little further. We'll see what happens when we get back. We'll see what happens when we get back. Perhaps, mayhaps, I always like saying it that way. It sounds fun. Mayhaps we'll go down and hit the sprint again today. Might not though. It's getting windy now. And I also don't want to go too far. They said storms this evening, but what if they come in sooner and you get caught out in a storm? That's never good if you're 2 hours away from your house and it storms. We're only a half an hour away. But it is telling me that this stream is only 10 minutes. So we reset the clock 10 minutes ago. So it is counting from there. That did happen, even if you didn't lose it on stream. All right, and back home we go. Oh yeah, I'm feeling wind now. So just as way of example, the one town that my wife rides to, if I ride the bike path like we did the other day, and like we will do tomorrow, it might take me 45 minutes one direction and an hour and 15 the other direction, partly uphill, partly wind. So that's fascinating to me, how much difference it can make in such a short distance. Make a half an hour difference in the amount of time it takes to get there. maybe slope makes a 10-minute difference and wind is making a 20-minute difference. That's just my guess though. I don't always sit and time it out, I just ride, don't care. Oh, good UPS truck up a mile ahead. Things are feeling pretty good right now, but we're not doing anything spectacular. Ooh, look at the gorgeous colors on this tree here. Got some reds and oranges. She is a maple tree getting ready. Other side we've got the sassafras turning. Sassafrasses are going really quick this year, it seems like. There's lots of them that are turning. Ah, it is. Okay. Thought I was like, why is it not scrolling? Robot, may I ask if you're a Christian in a Christian denomination? I am. I am in the Reformed Church in America, so you may not have heard of it. It's a small denomination, but it is the oldest Protestant denomination in the United States. But they spoke Dutch, so that's why you might not have heard about it. Supersonic, first time you were busy with a few things, then became routine, 12 to 8 a.m., church 8:30 to 10, parents lunch, that's half the day, yep. With football season, it's now 2/3 of the day. Ah, okay. You're a biblical Christian? Well, that is awesome, Robot. I think that is the best position to be. Like my position is, are you following Jesus? And are you trying to love God and love your neighbor? That's it. That's it. We can disagree on a whole lot of other things. And if you come to what I'm normally doing Monday through Friday, reading the Bible, we're just reading the Bible. I'm not teaching theology, okay? I'm not teaching you anything like, oh, this is the Christology, this is the eschatology. If you don't know those words, it's fine. Or ecclesiology, what's the church supposed to be set up as? I don't try to teach any of that stuff. I just go, what's in the passage and what do we do with it? Oh, and he's turning, I could have went. Yes, put your trust in God, not in politics, people, or the world. It's all about the good word. Can't agree with you more. Have a great day. Thank you. Yeah, forget about the man-made doctrine. Yeah. Well, part of it is trying to explain the Bible and certain things about it. So for instance, Christology, trying to explain Christ, is trying to understand how he is fully God and fully man. Frankly, I can't comprehend it. So other than those statements that say, I believe that he is, and this passage points to he's human, and this point points to he's God, I don't have to understand more than that, I don't think. So yeah, it's all in an effort to try to fully explain things at times, like the Trinity. Frankly, If you believe God is God and Jesus is his son and you don't know how he and the Father and the Holy Spirit are one, I think you're okay. I think God is still good with it. So. Not sure if you can see this on your bike ride, but I totally agree. It's all about the good word. It's all about the good news. Actually, if you were at the gospel fluency talk, in October. Okay, so September is a bike every day, get to 500 miles. When we hit October, I'm going to try to do some discerning of when I want to stream and how many days a week I want to stream on my bike. So it might be 2 days a week, it might be 3 days a week, but I want to find a routine schedule that I can ride my bike on a weekly basis so that people know to expect me riding. So that's what I want to do when we hit October. It might not work and we might have to adjust, but that's okay. That'll be the plan for October. Okay, what I was saying about gospel fluency, name is escaping me. So we just had a conference on Wednesday and one of the speakers was talking about gospel fluency. Oh, you redeemed collab. You want to do a collab with the bike? Ooh, that's a cool thought. Let's talk about that. So the question that he was asking that was awesome is to talk to somebody about what they're sharing with the Bible and then say, why is that good news? And then somebody will say, well, because that means that, and whatever you might say, that I can go to God in prayer when I'm sick. Okay, why is it good news that you can go to God in prayer when you're sick? Well, because it means that it's not just in the hands of the doctors, it's also in God's hands. Okay, so why is it good news that it's in God's hands and not just the doctors? And you just keep asking the question and keep asking the question, why is that good news? Why is that good news? Not because you're trying to be arrogant, but just to kind of through and process, like, for instance, collab like before, but VC? Not sure what you mean, VC or knock. So why is it good news that I love to see creation? Because it points to something greater than myself that God created, that other people have seen throughout space and time, and that God's still in control because all the systems that he created are still in existence and they're still happening. Yeah, voice chat plan, yeah. So you just keep asking the question, okay, so it means I can go spend time enjoying it. What is that? Why is that good news? Because it means I can put aside the busyness of life and just know that the Creator created even me, and look at how he cares for all this other stuff. Okay, why is that important that he cares for other stuff? You just keep asking the question to get deeper and deeper. So, I don't know, it just really resonated with me, and I think it's a beautiful thing of thinking of what the good news for me can be different than it's good news for you, but it all can still be good news because it's from God. If we're talking about it's all about relationship. At reward, after around. Like us. Did you guess? Problems right here. I want to stop and start again. It was disconnected from Belloc error, and then it came back. Right. All right, tried it again. She said I was at 0% and nothing there. Still choppy? Well, it's just apparently gonna be a bad day. Fixed? Okay, okay. I tried it again. Apparently it's just gonna be a bad day with connection-wise. I appreciate you letting me know, because I could try to fix it, because otherwise if somebody comes in and it's all bad and they're like, well, what's this garbage? I'm not sticking around. And anybody that's lurking, appreciate you for sticking it out. I haven't showed this for a while. There's a bunch of wood over there. There's a tree that fell down. They chopped it up. We got corn over here. We're heading uphill, steady as she goes, all the way to the top. That's our hill for today. It does appear that the sun is trying to make its presence known. And at the same time, the wind is coming in. Let me know if the wind noise is too much. I can switch my microphone to the other side of my face and help block the wind a little more. If you're new here, when I'm hitting hills, I usually come up, so this means it's hard for me to read. Well, shouldn't say hard. I don't read the chat while I'm going uphill. We got all the way to the stop sign is uphill. Sometimes I try to stay seated, but if I stand up, I can't read it. How is my pursuit of the pirates who don't do anything? Ooh, a very blonde caterpillar. I haven't been able to do anything with the pirates in a while, but I will be going to St. Louis in a couple of weeks. And so I will be burying treasure in St. Louis. I'm gonna go do some geocaching. So that'll be the plan, to count as burying treasure is doing some geocaching. So that'll be another one on the list. Somewhere are all the videos. The problem will be I never created a file to put all of my videos in. So hopefully the videos of stuff that I've done, when I've done them all, will be somewhere and I can find them all. Bathe in yogurt, it'll happen. Not right away. I'll do a lot of other stuff before the bathe in yogurt happens. But the look good in leggings, oh yeah, I've already done that. Already done that. That was years ago. I've been to Boston in the fall, did that a few years ago. I got halfway up, I did sit down, that's why I can read now, so. Almost to the top. WHBQ, thank you, friend. We will probably get about 13 to 15 more miles today. Did you show your wife the leggings? Oh yeah. Yeah, she knows about that. So she would say, yes, I do look good in leggings. She would say I do. You could actually somewhat count when I have my full length bicycle bibs on the cold weather ones. Those are kind of like leggings. So it depends on like how loosely are you defining, you know, leggings. Are you defining it as Jane Fonda workout leggings? I'm not. Are you just counting skin tight? That's the direction I'm going. So, which hat do I have on? Unfortunately, I cannot fit a flat cap underneath the cycling hat. It will not fit because the brim will not work. I wish it did. So we finally hit downhill. Yay, we can start speeding up a little bit. I am contemplating though, working on getting a cover for the helmet that is a flat cap. I think that'll be spectacular to do that. So that's on the goal list, is to get one of those. I do have a wind shield or wind guard, I don't know what you call it. Anyway, wind covering. So when it's cold outside, I put that on the outside of my helmet so the air does not blow through to my head. I used to wear cycling hats when I was in middle school. So about the same time I did get my first flat cap, I was also wearing cycling hats. And if you don't know what those are, they are form-fitted on your head and have a tiny bill on them that can flip up or down. So I used to have a lot of those and wear those. I'd go down to the cycling shop and buy those. I would have bought more flat caps, but they just weren't around at that time. That could probably fit underneath here. And with the sun sometimes, maybe I ought to consider doing that, but the fact that they block the wind when the sun is out means it just doesn't make sense. All right, we definitely got wind in our face. Let me show you some fields though. All right, so we got beautiful soybean field over here, and you can see beyond it, the soybean fields are completely dry. This one is not entirely dry. The next one will be that we pass right up here. You can see that one's dry. Across the road, there is some alfalfa and some corn. So we have lots of things around here. One of the things that's interesting of where I live is we might not be the #1 producer of anything, but we are often the #2 producer in the nation. So if you hear about apples, you might go Washington State, #1. Well, Michigan, #2. And we bicycle past lots of apple orchards. If you stick around, we'll do some of those tomorrow. Blueberries, cherries, peaches, we have lots and lots of those. Strawberries, lots of those. Corn and soybean, lots of those. Dairy farms, lots of those, but nobody thinks of us as any of those things. Asparagus, lots of asparagus. If I didn't point it out, we did pass the asparagus fields back there a while ago. Okay, own a parrot. Okay, so you tell me if you will allow this or not. I had a parakeet as a kid. We had a parakeet. Does that count as owning a parrot or not? That's the question. Or can owning a parrot be not an actual animal that's alive? Okay, that's a question on that one, but that's a good question. Help me decide if does it count or am I cheating? I don't want to cheat. I feel like a parakeet. Own a parrot. Pretty close. But if you tell me no, well then I have to rethink it. Then I'll probably go, well, does it have to be an alive parrot? What if I own a stuffed parrot? Does that count? And what if I just parrot sit? You know, like, you know, people that do foster parents for animals, like dogs and cats for shelters. You know, I could foster parent a parrot. Would that count? You know. Okay, so you want to say no, that the parakeet doesn't count, but you want it to be alive. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and I'm not trying to, you know, violate the idea of it. But he's a pirate, so it should be a parrot. I get that. I get that. Well, you know, some of these things, I'm just going to keep working on it when I can do it. Like, I really want to go to Greenland. 2 years ago, I was really close to booking a cruise to go to Greenland. Almost made it. Almost pulled the trigger and did it. So I almost went to Greenland. It's a place I do want to go. I'd love to go to Greenland and Iceland. Wow, I can really feel the wind now. I wonder how windy it actually is. The wind is picking up for sure. Well, I have gotten head lice too. I was just thinking about the other one. I have gotten head lice. That's back when I was a kid. It was pretty common that it would go through schools. Somebody would get it, bring it to school. It would get passed around. So boys have it pretty easy at times, or I should say people with short hair have it easy. You just shave your head, lice are done. It's all done and over with. My sisters had to have treatment upon treatment on their hair and picking out the nits and all of that stuff. My kids, when they were in school, had an episode with it too. The boys shave their heads, daughter, do all the treatments with it. So I have gotten head lice. I should make a checklist so I know which things I've done. I don't have videos for everything, so some of it may have to be find old photos of when I was a kid or something and put those into the video that I'm going to do. You know, I still have to work on the lyrics too, because I've played multiple different versions of the lyrics, because I have to change them. That says, I wear a flat cap, I might do anything, I won't stay at home and lie around, and if you ask me if I do anything, I'll just tell you I might do anything. Oh yeah, and I'm not looking forward to kissing a chipmunk, you know. but you know, there is Disney World, and so I think it might have to be, what's the, Dot? Is that the girl chipmunk from Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers? I think it's Dot or Dottie. I might just have to go to Disney to get that one. I have no plans to kiss a furry animal that's a chipmunk. I do not like chipmunks. Although you're talking about the pirate and the parrot, and my brain goes to the parrot skit from Monty Python. That parrot couldn't boom if you put 10,000 volts through it. This is an ex-parrot. He is gone. He has ceased to be. He has joined the choir on high. He's gone to meet his maker. I can't remember all that quote. It's so long ago, but it's pretty funny. So if you want to go see the parrot skit from Monty Python, it's pretty funny. Yeah, real squirrel, real chipmunk. Yeah, I'm gonna go around the corner on that one for sure. I might let you talk me into a parrot, but I'm not kissing a real chipmunk. It's gonna be a costume chipmunk. That's just what it's gonna be. And the bathing yogurt will be real yogurt. I might actually make the yogurt myself, get a bunch of milk, make it into yogurt, and then bathe in it. Oh, we got chickens on the left. Let me pan over there. You can see them as we roll on by. So city limits on the left, township on the right. And you can own chickens in town, but you cannot own a rooster. But a slightly roadkill squirrel? That's not cool, man. What are you trying to do to me? Nick Cage, not Nick Cage. Welcome in, friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. We are this ride. We are going to extend it a little bit today. We're going to go down and hit the little sprint that I like to do, which I've done the last 2 days. So if I hit it today, that little box there matches furniture I have at my house. I might come back after my bike ride and look at it. Looks like a storage box. The guy stopped for me. I don't know if he stopped for me, but he was stopped. So, all right, so we're gonna go down here, hit the little sprint that I like to. We're gonna hit a little speed downhill right here. So if it gets choppy again, let me know. I'm not gonna push the speed today. We're just leisure. Legs are feeling good today though, so. What do we see of the wind? Oh, I don't see the wind doing much there, but I sure feel it. It feels like a headwind. It would be great if it was out of the west. Then I might have a chance at a speed today, but I doubt it. Plucked a rooster? Oh yeah, I plucked a rooster as a kid. Oh wait, no, I plucked a chicken. I might have to go pluck a rooster. I don't remember if I plucked a rooster. I'll have to ask my mom. Mashed potatoes against the wall? Oh yeah, like when I was a kid, not a problem. Plucked, yeah, threw in mashed potatoes against the wall? Yeah, definitely. And I'll probably do that one again though, because that'll be fun. I'm gonna have fun with throwing mashed potatoes against the wall. I do have multiple versions of that song, by the way. I mean, this is what my brain does a lot of times. So I don't mean to ruin the song for anybody when I do that. This is what my brain does. So, pluck one feather count. Nah, I think you gotta pluck more. I think you gotta pluck more. I might have actually done it as a kid. As I remember plucking chickens, and every once in a while you kill the rooster off because he's a problem. So there could be a time that I might have plucked it. Yeah, 12, 5, 12, yeah. needs to be a dozen. I think it needs to be a dozen. But another version of the song that this makes me chuckle is, it's iron pyrite, it's not worth anything. You know, so instead of the pirates who don't do anything, it's the gold miners who can't find anything. Well, I've never found a ruby, and I've never found a diamond, and I've never found, I cannot find the gold. Pyrite, it's not worth anything. Should have stayed at home and lied around. But when I go out and search for anything, I'll just tell you I can't find anything. Belly button song is our favorite. All right, I'm looking ahead and it looks like there might be some animals on the left up ahead. There's certainly something on the road or the side of the road up ahead. So we'll see what that is. We did find a couple of deer on our ride the other night, but over here we have had a little bit of buffering when we've gone down that road. But I think it's mostly the power plant, or not power, power station. It's not the plant, it's just a relay station. But when you're far away, sometimes it's really hard to see. Now it's looking like, oh, those might just be garbage bins by the road. When you're far away, it's hard to see how tall, like they're little short things. And you get closer, yeah, those just look like they're garbage bins. So surprising as it might be, if you look on the left here, we are outside of the city limits and we have fire hydrants. So one of the chemical companies owned a piece of property that's outside of town towards the lake, and they contaminated it. And so the groundwater is contaminated. So since they had to pay to run city water out to everybody who has contaminated water, we have fire hydrants that run almost all the way out to the lake. Now on my left might still be city limits. I thought it might have ended there, but these houses might be the left side might still be city, but just that made me think of that. All right, we're getting a bouncy part of this. A lot of cracks in the road, not a smooth road. We'll start on a downhill. When we hit the turn up ahead is my sprint. Apologies in advance if we lose signal. If we lose signal, it means maybe I'm going fast enough to break the speed record on it, which is 29 seconds. My record is 31. I probably won't break that today, but we're gonna give it a go. I think I was at 41 and 36 the last 2 days. So can we get down to 33 today? I don't actually know which way the wind is coming. If the wind is cross or in my face, we won't get that fast. I don't think it's behind me. That's the only way I'm breaking 30 seconds. Oh shoot, ads are coming and I'm gonna be hitting it. I feel so bad. The ad break covered up my run. It was a good run. I don't think I broke a time, but I felt good the whole way through. Ran to the end. So sorry you missed it if you are on ads. Whew. I think it'll at least give me local legend with 3 runs in a day, or 3 runs in a week. It's the most run in 30 days. Or maybe it's 60 days, I forget. All right, now just to head back home. Oh, we have turkeys. Oh, we got the toms, baby. Sorry, it's moving really fast with it zoomed in. If you can find it, you're interested in hearing the X-Parrot. All right. It's Monty Python is what it is. So, one of the original groups doing sketch comedy, like Saturday Night Live, except it wasn't live. They did sketch comedy. I won't add any more and ruin it for you. I'll find it if I can find it. What do you want, crow? What are you crowing about? What are you crowing about? All right, if you were not here the other day, all of those trees that are falling down there all fell down in the same storm a couple years ago. Major windstorms. Knocked power out, knocked trees down, all over the place. I want to say 300,000 people were without power initially. And if you look over on the right, you'll still see some trees that are laying on the side that are half in the ground, but they're not blocking the road, so they just got left. So that half the root system is still in the ground and the tree's still alive. Feeling a little warm. What do I do? I'm not too good at ping pong. Because I'm not too good at ping pong. I'm gonna have to practice ping pong for a while. And I'm adequate at ping pong. There we go. I'm adequate at ping pong. I know, Supersonic, you said you had an hour and a half. We got just up the road, come back, get to the house. So it'll be right about 10 minutes, and we'll be raiding out to whoever is next in the ReachCon raid train. Not sure who's up right now. Annika's Cakes was from 2 to 4, and I don't know who she raided. However, I have it open in a tab, so we'll be able to find out when we get there, and we'll raid. "20 minutes? Oh, okay, okay. I do not know Neon and Playloaf. These people you don't know almost all, yeah. Some of these I do not know either. But as Reach gets bigger, there's gonna be more people I haven't met yet, which is all good. If we're all pursuing Jesus, it's all good. We don't have to agree on everything. Just agree on we are spreading the love of Jesus, we are spreading the news of Jesus, and we are loving people, and we're loving God, and we're going to be an example of that. So, and I love how P. Tony and Webby Pumpkin have an ongoing podcast together where they talk about the difference in faith. I think that's fascinating, and they don't have to persuade each other, but they can talk and show how you can have dialogue with different denominations and show the love of Jesus. I think that's super cool. All right, so the segment goes all the way to the corner. Yesterday we just went, just want to get home, don't care. Today I want to finish the segment. So we will go all the way to the corner, turn around and come back. Yesterday was, let's get back, I got a podcast. Today, no schedule today. I have things to do, but there's nothing that is on the clock. And I am excited to see how quickly did we actually run today. I feel really good about my effort, and I want to see if it showed up on my time. My effort was good. Of course, I've been biking for 3 weeks now, so I'm almost in biking shape. I wonder if there is some methodology of how long does it take to get in biking shape? Is it number of days, or is it number of hours, or number of miles? I bet there is some formula. thinking about, stream schedule for biking. I want to get something figured out in October for that. Maybe we'll start small with a 1 day a week, lock it in with a surprise second day a week, wherever it happens. That might be a good way to start. And then by December, maybe we can lock in 2 days a week. All right, we're turning around. Now, some of these segments, you want to be the fastest, okay? Not many that I'm going to be able to win fastest. There are people way faster than me. So that's King of the Mountain is the fastest. We got a biker up ahead that just pulled out on this route. I don't know what they're doing. But also, if you do it the most, you get to be local legend. I get to be, oh, they're doing a wheelie. I do not do wheelies on road bikes. I can on my mountain bike, so I don't know if they're on a road bike or a mountain bike. And on my 20-inch, oh yeah, wheelies, bunny hops all day long. I can bunny hop on this, and I do. There's a couple of trails where there's a little thump, and I do not want to pop a tire because I'm going so fast, so I bunny hop that. All right, we're almost home. Almost home again. Tomorrow we'll do this again. We are biking 500 miles, raising money for charity, fighting cancer that kids, they might have. It's just so bad. We fight it. All right, that sounds really good, but whatever. All right, so I did get another $50 donation, so I need to get that entered in. Somebody gave me a check. That'll bring me up to $150 out of the 5. I'm not really concerned with making the goal. Some of it's awareness. Some of it is the, hey, I'm biking. Some years I do care about the raising funds. I have so many other things going on. Raising funds for other people. I should post that in there. One thing we're doing right now, past the cap, if someone can put exclamation point PTC, we'll put the link there for Christian Ninja. His wife is getting some treatment and he has to pay out of pocket for that. So, all right, we are back. Take this off, get the gimbal turned off, unmount it so we can charge it. Oh, let me check that while we're going down here with bad signal. Finish. Save. 16.5 miles today, everybody. I'll check my stats once we get to the computer and I'm on the other screen. Ooh, 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 ooh. 343.7. So we might be trying to get 56.3 miles tomorrow. We might be trying to do 56.3 if we have weather that will allow it. If we have weather that will allow it, I would love to get to 400 tomorrow. That would feel so good if we got to 400. Sunshine, you're just lurking. We're just finishing. Thank you for coming. All right. I don't know if I have the promo there or don't have the promo there. So, oh, I'm using the wrong. Do this. Oh, it's so silly when I do this. a stream manager raid, and it is Neon and Platty Loaf. They are doing cheese rolling, is what it says. Oh, it apparently is a game, like the actual cheese roll down the hill thing. Okay, that's weird. That is weird. Oh, you know what? I'll worry about that in a second. All right. Let me send you off the blessing. Let's do it big. May God's seeking comfort find you. May his loving arms bind you. May his might protect you. May his wisdom direct you. May the joyous love of Jesus Christ be with you and all those who know, both now and forevermore. Amen. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Appreciate you. Thanks for lurking. Let's go and let's bless other people. And we're going to go join the raid train. So, hope you have a blessed day.
Welcome to the final countdown to REACON 2025.
And you know
REACON
was an absolute blast.
For the gamers, the video game building has over 10 TV and console combination stations with Smash tourneys. VR folks are going to have a Beat Saber tourney. There's going to be PC and game demos, arcade machines that are all free to play, a retro arcade, and an optional bring your own computer PC LAN for the PC folks. For the tabletop gamers, there's going to be a 50-person mega Dungeons & Dragons one-shot. Lots of tabletop space for all of the board games, and there's going to be room for the trading card gamers. If you want to bring your Magic cards, bring your Pokemon cards, battle it out, let's go. We're calling all the cosplayers in the group also. There's going to be a 360-degree photo shoot, a daily team shoot, and daily winners. And beyond that, there's going to be awesome game shows that the audience can be called in to win real prizes, content creator training events, industry talks, and more. So make sure you get your tickets to REACHConf 2025 today.